You can come into a comfortable cross-legged position and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. I sometimes like to use the image of drawing my attention inward from all the out, future, past, back into right here, right now. You might bring some attention to where you are touching the floor to help you get grounded, feel where you are. You might pay attention to your breath, feeling that you are breathing, that you are alive. We might set the intention to be present with ourselves throughout this class. And the practice of that will be checking in often. What are you paying attention to? And when needed, inviting yourself back. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin by taking the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow. Take it back. As you do this, drop the ribs, draw the belly in. Feel around inside this shape. Each shape is a whole different world of sensation. What are you noticing here? Release, right arm up, open it out, take it across, and you can hook with the other arm, hugging it in as close as you can. As you do this, pull back through your right shoulder so you're still square across your chest, still sitting nice and tall. Let's release, arm out, rotate your thumb to point down, wrap it around behind your back, so back of your hand is at your waist. Interlace fingers at the waist, pulling the knuckles around towards the front, elbows go towards one another, and then circle your right shoulder, just putting a little movement in a place that may be creaky or tight, inviting that, meeting your edges with grace. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back. Open up the chest and either stay upright or fold forward any amount. And then release, come up, hands to knees. Round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. And then take the left arm up. Bend it straight back on itself, grab your elbow, take it back. Dropping the ribs. And then release, arm up. Open it out. Take it across. Hook with the other arm. Hug it in close. Drawing back through the left shoulder. And then release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you go to interlace fingers, try the other thumb on top, elbows go towards one another. And then circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest. Fold any amount. Let's release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up, still holding the knees. Pull the chest through. Upper back arch, keeping the back of the neck long. And then round. Bring your feet to the floor, hands behind the legs. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the legs, as if you're trying to touch your head to your tailbone in the front. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back. We'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Now exhale back, release the arms and come down a little lower. Inhale, roll up, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back, and then we'll hold this last one. Come up, holding here, lifting up away from the sit bones. And you can decide how much you lean back, how much you lift the chest, finding your comfortable challenge where you're ready to work right now. And then release, round back, holding here. And then release. Make your way up and let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. If you want to modify, you're welcome to be on your knuckles or forearms, finding how this works for you now. Connecting your head to your heels, whole body in a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend, and this could be as low or high as you like. Shoulders are back and down, nice long neck wherever you are. And then back to down dog. Take the time you need for each of your transitions, setting up the pose consciously. Feel free to move around and explore. You could pedal out the feet or shift your hips side to side. And again, here, if you need to modify for wrists, you could be on your forearms, you could come down to your knees. And then let's drop down to the knees and come back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. We'll lift up through table. Come back through down dog and walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll, feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. And then bend your knees a little more, and let's slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time, stacking up. Step up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Feel where you are. Keep drawing yourself back into right here, right now. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 breaths. Some neutral shape. Could be down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee. Go as slow as you need to. So you are getting to your full range, not just what's easy or comfortable. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a couple times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest, working core strength. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Let's bring the arms up. Sink hips low. Grab the left wrist and take it over for side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in, deep bend in the front leg. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, taking the time you need and feeling what you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Feeling all that this stirs up. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing. Grab the right wrist. Take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Square off your hips. Let your head hang. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Come back to something where you can access ease. If it's useful, close your eyes, slow down your breath. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend. Reaching out like a yawn past the tips of the fingers. Strong legs, strong core. Reach a little further out as you come up. Release down. Same thing other side. Big reach. Reach a little further out to come up. And release down. Let's interlace fingers. Press out through the palms. Take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Concentrating on balancing. Can you still relax your face? Can your breath be deep? Imagine you could keep your head where it is as you lower your heels. So you grow a little longer as the heels come down, and then unlink fingers, push out through the palms strongly. Pull your fingers back towards you. And curl from fingertips down. Curl the fingers in, reaching out. And then circle your wrists, couple big circles, both directions. Release, arms down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Utkatasana. Hips go low, head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. Squaring hips. Reach long through the top of the head, long through that back heel. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1, just one breath. Release through your movement transition. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, modifying, adjusting to how this works for you. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. Back to your rest. Letting go. Finding ease. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Come in. Step right back. Warrior 1. From here, open out, warrior 2. And then take your time, consciously setting up the pose in all the ways you know to do. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. One more deep breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. Feeling whatever you're doing. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back, warrior 1. Open out, warrior 2. Can it be more dynamic and more at ease, both at once? Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg for triangle. One more breath here. Let's release. Hands to the floor, turn to face the wide side of the mat, and let's hang in a wide-legged forward fold, using this as a resting pose. Now, if this would feel more restful to you with your feet closer or further, feel free to do that. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You're welcome to use a block for your hands. Keeping your legs more or less how they are, walk both hands over to the right. You might take hold of the right foot or just go in that direction and just feel what it's like to be here. And you're welcome to explore bending one leg or the other, or taking a little twist. Feeling what it's like to be in your body here. Walk your hands around through center and come over to the other side. You might take hold of the left foot or go in that direction. And again, explore in any way. If there were no right or wrong way to do this, how would you do it? Walk your hands around through center and over to the right. This time turn to face the back of the mat. Lift the back heel. High lunge, setting up for a twist. So you can either keep your left hand on the floor right under your shoulder and lift the right arm up, open twist, or if you want a deeper twist, take a prayer twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee, hands to prayer position, opening through the top shoulder. In either case, if you would prefer to do a low lunge, you could drop the back knee. The outer shape is just the beginning, and then how much can you feel within this? Last breath here. Release. Hands to the floor, walk them around through center all the way over to the other side. High lunge, left side facing front again. Come into a similar twist, whether arms are extended or right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Take whatever variation you did on the first side. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor, step back, coming into downward facing dog from any transition. And then settle into your rest, whether that's down dog or child's pose or something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. And then you might settle onto your forearms or lean your forehead or hands onto a block. You're welcome to pad something under the right hip. Finding how this works for you right now. Can your breath be steady, face relaxed, feeling right where you are? Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so that you can lean to the right, and let's slide the left knee forward, setting up for half hero on the left. You might roll your calf out of your way. Try and have the right toes point straight back. Left toes point straight back, left knee point straight forward. If you want to make this less intense, sitting up on something may help. Padding under the ankle may help if this is too tight on the top of your foot. Once you have your props in place, lean back onto your hands, pick up the hips for a moment, tucking the tail, and looking for an opening at the front of the left hip. We want to get into the left quad and hip flexor, keeping the lower back protected and long, and hopefully no pain in the knee. So you might stay here, you might explore coming lower, could be onto one elbow, two elbows, or all the way back. If at any point this is not working, come back up. You can come out of the pose entirely. There are alternate ways to stretch the quad. So if this one's not working for you, don't do it. Can you keep directing the stretch from the hip to the knee, lengthening down? To release, let's lean to the right, straighten that left leg, and then a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out any tightness from that last pose. And let's fold over that straight left leg. So you can bring the sole of the foot to the left inner thigh and then fold whatever amount. Use your hands to support you. That could be on your foot, could be on some kind of strap around the foot, on the floor, or some combination of those. Let's release. Make your way to down dog. You might just step back. Maybe there's some movement you want to take on your way. Pigeon pose left side. When you're ready, slide the left knee forward, scoot back through the right leg. Add support if support is useful. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left. Slide the right knee forward, adjusting into half hero. So you might move your calf out of your way. Try and have right knee straight ahead, right toes straight back. Sit up on something if that's useful, or pad your ankle. Lean back, pick up the hips, tuck the tail, and then release them back down. Look for an opening at the front of the right hip, guiding the stretch from the hip to the knee. To release, let's lean to the left, straighten that right leg out. Give a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out tightness from where we just were. And then adjust left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Fold over that straight right leg to the degree that works for you. Meet your edge where you meet it. Use your hands to support you and going towards length and towards folding. And if we can do this work here, it's like a little easy, light metaphor for life, going towards full expression. If you are going towards your full expression, you will undoubtedly meet your limitations. If you're not meeting your limits, you're probably not playing full. So when we meet our limits, can we bring ease and grace and openness and wisdom and kindness and compassion to that experience? Let's release. Make your way to down dog in any way you choose. A vinyasa might be useful, kind of moving a little, feeling how it is to move after what we've just done, but you can move in any way you like. Let's come through to sitting. Bring the soles of the feet together, badhakonasana. If you want to sit up on something, you're welcome. You can grab the toes or ankles with that grip, lengthen, and then fold, whatever amount. Meeting your edge. See if you can go right up to it. And this is a safe place to do this practice because you don't have to push beyond your limits. You get to choose what challenge you're willing to be with in any given moment. If you don't like it, come out of it. If you're not up for it, back out. Let's bring the upper body back up. Keep the right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. Gate pose, Paragasana. Right arm up and over. Lean onto the left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. And feel around. Is there more? A little bit more length, a little bit more letting go. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up, and then use that hand to lift your head so you stay nice and relaxed. Same thing other side. Left arm up and over. And when we are integrating a new habit pattern, whether that's mental or physical, it takes effort. If you go unconscious, you're going to go back to the old habit. So you might know it's a good idea to have your shoulders away from your ears, but if you're not paying attention, they may creep up. So it's diligently, persistently checking. Let your head fall towards the floor, top arm out and down until the shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to help lift your head, and then open both legs wide, badhakonasana. Feel free to sit up on something or use your hands on the floor to help keep you upright. You can also fold forward. Try and find exactly where your edge is. If it's useful, close your eyes. You're really tuned into the subtlety of it. At any moment, you might move into the space that opens or back out to protect yourself. Let's bring the upper body back up. Hands to the floor behind you, lean back, draw the legs in, a little shake out, and then come back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a couple back bends. And you can take whatever back bend feels right for you. If you want to be more passive, you might do a supported bridge or supported fish. If you want to take something active, you might start with bridge or go right into half wheel or full wheel. What feels right now, moment by moment. Stay as long or short as you like. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. If you want to come up again, come up again. If you don't, enjoy the rest or move on to a counter stretch. We are moving towards the end of class, so please take your closing in the way that feels good for you. If you're still enjoying your back bends, keep going. If you're done, something to release, happy baby, a forward fold, something else. And just ask yourself what's needed now. I'm going to offer a self-facial massage. If you'd like to join me in that, you can start getting comfortable in a symmetrical, relaxed position to join me. And if you'd rather do your own thing, go ahead and do your own thing. If you are joining me, get as comfortable as you can. Let your body just rest. And then bring the hands together, rubbing the palms, getting some heat and energy in the hands. And then place your palms over your eyes, sealing out the light. Encouraging your eyes to not only close, but relax. Keeping eyes closed and relaxed, we'll bring fingertips to the center of the forehead and start to rub from the center towards the temples. And then you can keep coming back to the center, spread towards the sides of the face. You can use your fingertips or your thumbs. Good firm pressure. If you find a tender spot, you might hold it with steady pressure, little circles. And then bring your fingertips to either side of the nose, pressing into the sinus area and spreading towards the sides of the face. And then follow your cheekbone to the side of your face where your jaw connects to your skull, right under your ear, finding that hinge joint. And rubbing all around there, the strong jaw muscle. Any tender places. You might give the earlobes a squeeze or pull. And then work your way along your jawline. And give the chin a little pinch or press. Take the heels of the hands, make a few circles into the cheeks. Massaging the cheeks into the cheekbones and teeth. And then you can give your scalp a rub, your neck and shoulders, anywhere else that feels like it could use a little touch. When you're done, smooth over the face as if you just washed your face and you're wiping away the water, wiping away any last bit of tension. Shake it out of your hands. And you might finish with a little rub for your forearms and hands. Check in with the rest of your body. Does anything else need to happen for you to settle into stillness? If so, take your time. And then let go. A few moments of not doing anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.